everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Nicole with Made from Scrap, and today I'm going to do a quick walkthrough and then I'm going to show you how I made the pages for this 4-page quick flap album is what I'm calling it. I used Prima's collection that's called Peach Tea. It's the 12 by 12 paper, the flowers, the ephemera, and the satin crystals that I got from my design team package. I also used the Artisan Natural Sheen, Pearl Sheen, I guess it's called, Pearl Sheen, white Artisan linen cardstock, and then I used 3 different My Colors cardstock. That's the peach, the sea salt, and the gold rush papers. So let me do a little walkthrough of the album here. It is, like I said, 4 pages, and what I did is I used some strips of chipboard underneath this piece of the paper that I cut, and I allowed it to create a little bit of height off the page, but also for a pocket. So I have a little tag here, and it just slides right in. I used some of that lace, cotton lace trim that's available at Country Craft Creations. And then here are some of the flowers. I put some glossy accents on one of the ephemera pieces here. And then this is the satin crystals here and here. This is the front of the album. There's the side and there's the back. And don't forget to sign your art. People are always wondering. The size of this album, by the way, is 7.5 inches wide and then 7 inches tall. I do have a pocket on the front cover and on the back cover on the inside. I just used a strip of paper here and then a collection of the ephemera pieces. Again, I put some glossy accents on those ball mason jars. And then here is just some of the cut aparts from the collection that I've put in here. Some of the other Artisan cardstock in My Colors, just so we can have some pretty papers to put the pictures on. Then here's the page, and all 4 pages are the same, so this is very quick to put together. The page itself measures 6 inches wide and it is 7 inches tall. So it's the entire height of the album itself, the chipboard album. And then the first thing you have is this flap on the front, but it's actually like a card. So you can pull them out, and I've decorated the front and back, and every single one of them is just open for pictures in the middle. And this is how I've decorated. I've done some matting. Let me flip to the next page. On the back side of that page is a flap. So I said every single one of these is the same. Here's the first page from the hinge. And so this is on the back side. I used some of the ephemera piece, and then when you open it up, this is some of the beautiful paper, and then the My Colors cardstock. So every single page is the same. So here's the next card. I can pull that out. There's the back of it. Here's some of the ephemera pieces, the collection. I left those open. Turn this over because this is the flap. And here's some more of the paper collection. And then I just did a grouping on the back of that second page. Here's the next one. I left open with pink so you can see the whole layout. And then here's the back side of that card. Just goes right in there. And then here's the open side of the flap. Another just paper pieced collection there. Here's some of the white Artisan linen cardstock. And here's the back of that 3rd page. And then again, I did some paper piecing here, and here's one of the ephemera pieces for the front side of this card. And it pulls out like that. And then that's the back side of that card. I'll just slip it right in. Turn this over, and that's the back of the last page. And I have some of the ephemera pieces that I've grouped together here, and then a couple of the tags that were in the ephemera collection. And then if I open this up, I did a 2-page spread here and another piece of the ephemera there. And then here's that back cover. So we have another pocket there. And again, I've put some of the cut aparts and just the remaining papers in there for picture matting. And that's it. So let me quickly show you how to do the page. It's very simple. Each page is going to be made up of one piece 5 by 8, and on the 5-inch side you're going to score at 1/2 inch on either side. Okay, and then we're going to have a base piece. Didn't write it on there. A base piece that is 6 by 7. So we're going to take our 5 by 8 and we're going to glue both of those flaps down. Right to the left-hand side. And that is what's going to create your base page for the album, and it's a tube. So that tube will get stuck right on the hinge right here, and then you have this very pretty spot to do some decorating. You can do some decorative edge punching. You can do use some of your edge dies for that, or you can do some corner rounding. Either way. Okay. The next piece is a second 6 by 7 sheet of paper, and then you're going to score on the 6-inch side at 5.5 to create this flap. We're going to place glue on that flap. And this is the flap that goes on the back side of your base page. You can just snuggle it up because these pages are not very thick. Remember, this is just a quick album. And then burnish that down. That's it. That's your back flap. Just like that. So on the front side, remember, this is your pocket. This is going to go on your hinge. Last thing is the insert. So this is a card insert. It is 9 inches by 6.5. And on the 9-inch side, you're going to score at 4.5. So we'll do that, score it, and that becomes your insert, just like that. Last thing is the 2 pockets, and the 2 pockets are the size of 8.25 by 3. Cut that down real quick. You're going to score at 1/2 inch on 3 sides. So that's going to be both short sides and then one long side, and that creates your pocket. What I do is I cut out those squares just like that. And I'm going to burnish these score marks. before I glue this, what I do is I fold in the sides first and then fold up the bottom. And that's the way that I glue it, so that all of the things that I put in to the pocket don't get stuck on this bottom flap. It's able to go all the way down to the end of the pocket. Now I used Tamara's lay flat method for the cover, and I will have all of the measurements for the album available for you. There's a quick snapshot, so if you want to pause your video and write all those down. I sure hope that you enjoyed making one of these quick albums. Until next time, see you soon and happy crafting. Bye!